Have you ever wondered why you're waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, even when you've tried cutting back on water before bed? If restless nights and groggy mornings sound all too familiar, you're not alone. Nighttime bathroom trips can steal your energy, disrupt your sleep, and leave you feeling drained. But what if the real culprits aren't what you think, and the solutions are simpler than you'd expect? In this video, we're diving into 4 game-changing habits to help you reduce those frustrating nighttime urges and reclaim restful sleep. You'll discover why it's not just about what you drink before bed, but how your daily fluid balance, diet, and even body temperature play a massive role. From practical tips like tweaking your evening meals to surprising tricks like keeping your feet warm, we've got you covered with easy, science-backed strategies. Stick around until the end because we're sharing a simple 3-minute exercise routine that can transform your circulation and relax your body for deeper sleep. Plus, you'll learn how everyday choices, like what you sip in the afternoon or how you wind down, can make or break your nights. Whether you're tired of feeling exhausted or just want to wake up refreshed, this video is your roadmap to better rest. Don't miss these insights. They could change your nights forever. Let's get started and take control of your sleep today. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. The first habit is to review how we consume fluids. This habit might seem simple, but it's remarkably effective at reducing the often frustrating nighttime bathroom trips that disrupt our sleep. We often overlook the fact that our bodies don't just turn food and drinks into urine instantly. The process is far more complex. What we consume gets absorbed into our bloodstream, becomes a part of the body's overall fluid balance, and is gradually filtered and processed by the kidneys into urine. So, while it might feel like the water you drank right before bed is the culprit, the reality is far more nuanced. The fluids and salt we consume in the hours leading up to the evening and the activities we engage in earlier in the day play a significant role in how our body handles fluid levels at night. Take, for instance, those evenings when you can't resist drinking several cups of tea after 5 p.m. or indulging in a salty, rich dinner. What happens is that the body starts retaining excess fluids, and your kidneys work overtime to process them. Salt in particular causes the body to swell, trapping that extra fluid. Then, when you lie down to sleep, gravity pulls all that retained fluid downward, triggering your kidneys to filter it, and this leads to those dreaded nighttime trips to the bathroom. I learned this lesson personally when I was 72 years old. My name's John, by the way. I used to wake up 3 times a night to use the bathroom, and it was draining me. I felt tired, sluggish, and never truly refreshed in the morning. Until that point, I had been cautious about drinking tea right before bed, thinking that was enough to avoid waking up in the middle of the night. But I realized I wasn't paying enough attention to what I was drinking and eating in the hours leading up to bedtime. So, I decided to experiment a bit with my habits. I started drinking only half a cup of water after 5 p.m., reduced the amount of salt I was adding to my dinner, and made sure to hydrate well throughout the day. And to my surprise, the number of times I woke up at night dramatically dropped. It was like night and day. Many people falsely assume that drinking water right before bed is the main cause of frequent nighttime bathroom visits. But the truth is, it's all about how we balance our fluids during the day, especially as the day winds down. How you manage fluids in the late afternoon and evening can make all the difference in how you sleep through the night. Let me suggest some habits that helped me. Drink a glass of water right after waking up to jumpstart your day and hydrate your body. Make it a point to stay hydrated throughout the day so that you're not gulping down large amounts of liquid in the evening. Limit your liquid intake after 4 p.m., particularly caffeine-laden drinks like coffee or sodas, which can stimulate the kidneys. Opt for low-sodium meals at dinner. You don't need to be overly strict, But cutting back on salt at night can go a long way in preventing fluid retention. Aim for light, simple meals in the evening. Steer clear of rich, salty foods that will only make your body work harder to process the excess. Avoid eating or drinking anything an hour before bed. Give your body time to settle before you sleep. By incorporating these habits into your routine, you'll start noticing a positive shift in your body's rhythm. Your nights will become more restful, and you'll find yourself waking up less often to use the bathroom. The quality of your sleep will improve as your body becomes more attuned to its natural patterns. It's crucial to keep in mind that drinks with a diuretic effect, like coffee or regular tea, are best avoided in the evening. I switched to chamomile tea or decaffeinated herbal teas, which help soothe my body without causing any nighttime interruptions. These drinks help prevent the need to urinate during the night, so I can sleep peacefully until morning. Of course, I understand how tempting it can be to reach for a drink, especially in the summer when dehydration becomes a concern. But don't feel like you need to deprive yourself of hydration. The secret is to drink enough water during the day so that you don't find yourself parched in the evening, needing to consume large amounts of liquid right before bed. It's all about finding the balance. Here's the important takeaway. It's not just about when you drink, but the amount you drink and how it aligns with your body's natural rhythm. If you drink a large glass of water at 7 p.m. and go to bed by 9 p.m., you may find yourself needing the bathroom at 1 a.m., which can disrupt your sleep cycle. By adjusting when and how much you drink, you'll notice a change in your body's pattern. Over time, this simple adjustment can significantly reduce those nighttime bathroom trips, leading to more restful, uninterrupted sleep. I can't tell you how much of a difference it made for me. Feeling rested and waking up refreshed is such a gift. This small change in how I managed my hydration throughout the day had a profound impact on my nights and overall health. It's one of those simple yet incredibly effective habits that anyone can start practicing, no matter their age. And believe me, the change is worth it. You'll not only sleep better but also feel more energized and ready to take on each day with a newfound vitality. The second habit is to avoid cooling down your body, especially in winter. As we grow older, it becomes ever more important to pay attention to the small habits that can make a profound difference in our overall comfort and health. One of the most commonly overlooked factors that significantly impacts our well-being, especially during the cold winter months, is the simple act of keeping our bodies warm. It's easy to dismiss, but I've learned the hard way that even small temperature changes can disrupt our systems in ways we don't expect. For instance, when the weather turns cold, our bodies, which are no longer as resilient as they once were, become far more sensitive to the chill. And while we're accustomed to winter's cold, we often forget how deeply it affects our internal systems, especially the bladder. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. I first realized the true impact of the cold on my bladder one particularly chilly winter night. After a long, tiring day, I climbed into bed, feeling like I was ready to fall into a deep, restful sleep. But what followed was a series of interruptions that left me frustrated and exhausted. I woke up no less than 4 times throughout the night, each time needing to make the trek to the bathroom. At first, I couldn't understand why this was happening. The room temperature felt perfectly comfortable to me, and I didn't think I was experiencing anything unusual. However, after reflecting on the situation, I realized the issue wasn't the room temperature itself. It was the coldness that had seeped into my body, particularly into my feet. I had unknowingly gone to bed with cold feet, which, throughout the night, had affected my overall comfort and bodily functions. It was a moment of profound realization. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to the temperature changes around us. Our muscles, including those responsible for the bladder, lose some of their strength and functionality, making us more vulnerable to environmental factors like cold. Cold weather, it turns out, has the surprising ability to overstimulate the bladder, causing us to feel like we need to urinate more frequently than we do. This phenomenon wasn't something I had fully appreciated until that restless winter night, but it was a revelation that motivated me to take immediate action. The next evening, I decided to try something different. I slipped on a pair of soft cotton socks and added a heating pad to my lower abdomen. Within just a few nights of this simple adjustment, I noticed a remarkable difference. Not only did the number of times I woke up to visit the bathroom drastically decrease, but I also felt more rested and refreshed in the morning. What I learned from this experience is that the body's response to cold temperatures is far more complex than simply feeling cold or uncomfortable. Cold temperatures stimulate the bladder's nerves, sending out false alarms that make us think we need to urinate, even when it's completely unnecessary. The result is a cycle of sleep disruptions, which in turn drains our energy and leaves us feeling depleted. It's a vicious cycle that can feel never-ending unless we take proactive steps to break it. I've come to realize how important it is to not only address the cold at night, but also to create a warm environment for the body throughout the entire day. It's about ensuring that your body stays warm and comfortable, especially as we age, so we can avoid unnecessary discomfort and disruptions to our daily lives. For anyone who is experiencing similar issues, I cannot stress enough how effective it is to wear warm, non-restrictive clothing that helps maintain body temperature. For me, the key to a peaceful night's sleep lies in wearing warm socks, using a heating pad, and even adding a waist warmer to keep the warmth focused on my core. These simple, inexpensive tools can make an incredible difference in reducing nighttime urination and, as a result, improving the quality of your sleep. But the solution doesn't end there. Keeping your body warm isn't just about what you wear to bed. It's also about how you maintain warmth throughout the day. Simple activities like using blankets during the day, engaging in light physical exercise to keep the blood flowing, and eating warming foods can have a tremendous impact on how your body responds to the cold. I enjoy foods like ginger, vegetable soups, and oatmeal during winter because they not only warm my body but also nourish it with vital nutrients. These small but meaningful actions allow us to care for ourselves in a way that doesn't just support physical health but promotes emotional well-being as well. When we take care of our bodies in this holistic way, we find that we feel better, both physically and mentally. So, I want to encourage everyone, especially those of us who are aging, to not underestimate the power of warmth. It's not just about comfort, it's about taking control of our health and well-being in small yet powerful ways. By making sure our bodies are warm and cozy, we can prevent unnecessary discomforts like frequent nighttime urination and improve our sleep quality. Trust me, these small changes will not only improve your physical health, but also help you maintain your emotional balance and energy levels throughout the winter months. Your body deserves it, and you do too. The third habit is to improve the quality of your sleep. We all know that sleep is essential for overall health, but what most people don't realize is that the quality of that sleep matters far more than simply the quantity. When we talk about deep sleep, we're referring to a phase where the body undergoes its most restorative processes, repairing tissues, boosting immune function, and, perhaps most importantly, reducing sensitivity to bodily signals, such as the urge to urinate. Deep, restful sleep helps to lower the frequency of nighttime bathroom trips, which is something that many people, especially as they age, struggle with. You might not realize this, but when you're in a deeper stage of sleep, your body becomes less responsive to bladder signals. This means that, instead of being jolted awake at the slightest urge to go to the bathroom, you can enjoy the peaceful, uninterrupted sleep that your body so desperately craves. It's almost like entering a state of hibernation, where the body is fully relaxed, and distractions fade away. You sleep through the night, waking up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day, instead of groggily stumbling to the bathroom in the middle of the night. However, when your sleep is shallow and fragmented, even the smallest impulse to urinate can disrupt your slumber. It's as if your body is constantly on high alert, never fully able to let go and sink into restful sleep. I know from experience how debilitating this can be. It creates an exhaustion that lingers throughout the day, leaving you feeling drained and irritable, even though you may have spent a full 7 to 8 hours in bed. Over time, I found that improving the quality of my sleep has made a huge difference, not just in reducing nighttime bathroom trips, but also in how I feel the next day. When I'm sleep-deprived or only getting shallow sleep, I feel sluggish, my mind is foggy, and my energy is drained. But when I consistently improve the quality of my rest, I wake up feeling more energized and mentally sharp. It's a night and day difference. I started by making some simple but powerful changes to my routine, and I can honestly say they've transformed my sleep. One of the most significant adjustments was getting enough natural sunlight in the morning. I know it sounds trivial, but the power of morning sunlight cannot be overstated. When you expose yourself to natural light in the morning, your body's circadian rhythm is reset. This tells your brain when it's time to be awake and when it's time to wind down in the evening. I make it a habit to step outside or open my curtains for at least 15 to 20 minutes after waking up. Even on cloudy days, I try to get some natural light, and it has made such a difference in my energy levels throughout the day. I feel more alert, more focused, and overall, just better equipped to face whatever comes my way. Another change I made was limiting my exposure to bright lights and screens at night. I'm sure many of us have heard that using our phones before bed can interfere with sleep, but I didn't realize just how much it affected my sleep until I started paying attention to it. The blue light emitted from screens, whether from a phone, laptop, or television, can trick our brains into thinking it's still daytime, inhibiting the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for helping us fall asleep. I started making an effort to turn off all screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Instead of scrolling through social media or watching TV shows, I began reading a book, journaling, or practicing relaxation techniques. As hard as it was at first to break the habit of late-night screen time, I can confidently say it has significantly improved the quality of my sleep. The result? I fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more rested. A warm bath before bed became another essential part of my nightly routine. I never realized how much of an impact a warm bath could have until I gave it a try. It's not just about relaxation, it's about the science behind it. The warm water helps to relax your muscles and lower your heart rate, signaling to your body that it's time to wind down. I usually take my bath around 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, and the effects are almost immediate. As soon as I step out of the bath, I feel calm, my body temperature drops, and I get sleepy much quicker than I used to. Incorporating these changes into my routine wasn't always easy, but once I did, I noticed a significant shift in my sleep quality. I wake up less frequently during the night and no longer struggle with constant trips to the bathroom. I feel more refreshed in the morning, and I don't experience that overwhelming grogginess that used to follow me around all day. Now, sleep is not just about resting my body, it's about truly resetting, recharging, and healing. It has become an essential part of my well-being. I highly encourage you to experiment with these small changes and see what works best for you. Improving your sleep quality doesn't have to be complicated, but it can have profound effects on your health and happiness. Whether it's getting more sunlight, reducing screen time, or adding a warm bath to your routine, these simple habits can help you reclaim the deep, restful sleep that you deserve. If you're struggling with nighttime wake-ups or feeling exhausted during the day, take the time to reflect on your current sleep habits and try some of these strategies. They've changed my life, and I truly believe they can change yours too. The fourth habit is a simple morning and evening exercise routine. It's a habit that has made such a remarkable difference in my life, and I believe it can do the same for you. It's hard to imagine how something so small and light can have such a profound impact, but trust me, it's life-changing. I often find myself reflecting on how easy it is to overlook the small, everyday actions that can provide the most powerful benefits, and this routine is certainly one of them. I've come to realize just how much these gentle, light movements help to improve circulation, which in turn has a positive effect on so many areas of my health. For me, the morning routine is essential. It's like waking up not just the body but the spirit as well. Even before I roll out of bed, I take a moment to connect with my body. I gently rotate my ankles and knees, keeping the movements slow and deliberate. It's not about forcing any effort. Rather, it's about allowing the joints to awaken in their own time. I know that these small rotations help get the blood flowing through my body, waking it up gently after hours of rest. It's as if my body is thanking me for the love and care I'm giving it, even when it's still half asleep. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But it's not just the joints that benefit from this routine, it's the circulation too. By giving my body these few minutes of movement, I can feel the blood start to circulate more freely, energizing me and allowing me to face the day with more vitality. After a long night of rest, the body can often feel stiff or sluggish, but this morning routine helps prevent that. I also make sure to incorporate deep breathing during these movements, taking long, slow breaths that bring oxygen into my lungs, invigorating my cells, and allowing me to fully wake up. I can't tell you how much difference this simple act of breathing makes. It clears my mind, reduces any stress, and prepares me to be present for the day ahead. Then, when evening comes, I've developed a habit of winding down with a simple stretching routine that helps my body relax and decompress. After a long day, there's nothing more soothing than taking a warm bath, followed by gentle stretches and shoulder rolls. These stretches are light, but they do wonders. With each stretch, I can feel the tension that has accumulated throughout the day slowly start to dissolve. The shoulder rolls, in particular, are an act of kindness to my body. I've come to appreciate how each roll feels like an invitation to release any burden or stress I've been carrying, whether it's from work, relationships, or just the busyness of life. I dedicate about 3 minutes to this process. 3 minutes. It's such a short amount of time, yet it provides me with so much in return. I don't need to spend hours in the gym or engage in intense exercise. Instead, these gentle movements provide just what I need: relaxation, rejuvenation, and a calm readiness for sleep. These small, deliberate actions signal to my body that it's time to slow down, that it's okay to let go, and that the day has ended. They prepare me not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. I feel at peace, knowing that I've done something good for myself, something that allows me to rest fully and deeply. As I stretch, I can almost feel my muscles sigh in relief. I imagine each one of them releasing the accumulated tension, allowing for complete relaxation. I feel my shoulders drop, my back straighten, and my legs lengthen. This simple ritual has become a cherished part of my nighttime routine, and I've noticed that it truly makes a difference in the quality of my sleep. I fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. It's amazing how such a small change can have such a profound effect on my overall well-being. And it's not just about improving circulation or helping with bladder function. It's about connecting with yourself in a deep, intimate way. These small, seemingly insignificant moments have allowed me to become more attuned to my body's needs. I've realized that I don't have to fight against my body or feel frustrated with it. Instead, I can treat it with kindness and respect, offering it gentle care and allowing it to thrive in its way. This routine has taught me to slow down and honor the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. So, I encourage you to try this yourself. It takes only a few minutes, but the benefits are immeasurable. It's such a small act of self-love, and yet it has such a significant impact on how I feel, both physically and emotionally. It's not just a routine, it's a way to truly nurture your body and soul. Give it a try and see how it transforms your day and night. And that's it for today's routine. I hope you've learned something valuable about the power of simple, gentle movements and how they can positively impact both your body and mind. These small habits don't require a lot of time, but their effects are profound and can transform your daily life, helping you feel more energized, relaxed, and ready for a peaceful night's sleep. So, what about you? What is one thing you've learned today that you're going to bring into your life and practice starting now? I'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and hit that subscribe button for more tips and insights that will support you on your journey toward better health and well-being. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.